Okay, boys, gather around, will you please, guys? Freddie, get the door, will you please, mate? Cheers, postman. All right, guys, you are just minutes away from the biggest game of your lives. A win today, and you are 9 innings away from being World Series champions. That's 27 outs away from immortality, from being the hero of every child in Seattle. A tattoo on the body of every fan who has lived and breathed Mariners baseball for decades without success. But you can only do that if you get out there and you win this game tonight. So tell me, boys, can you do it? Yeah. Do you want it? Yeah. All right, anything to add, Bruce? No? All right, boys, let's go out there and do it then. Come on. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to Game 4 of the World Series. We're halfway there, and we could go within one game today of a first ever World Series of the Seattle Mariners if we can win Game 3 in Cincinnati. Let's go and have a look at the lineups. We've had a few changes there for this game. So it's still going to be Taylor Walls leading us off, Malik Smith batting second in center field, and Brian Reynolds batting third in left field. Murphy continues at first base, batting four. Tamori is 5, the catcher. Freddie Galvis moves up to 6 for this one. He's playing at shortstop. Richard Urena bats 7, drops down a place in the order. He's at third base. Mitch Haniger comes in to play right field, and it's Ben Onyshko that gets the start for us today, the young Canadian starter. He's been pretty good for us in the regular season. 3.38 ERA, whip of under 1, WAR of 1.1, ERA plus of 1.31. He has struggled a little bit so far in the postseason, though. So that's a little bit of a concern. We're up against Brian Abreu for the Reds today. His regular season was a 3.39 ERA, a 1.34 whip, an ERA plus of 1.20, and a WAR of 3. So he's going to be tough. Let's hope Benny has a good day on the mound, and we have a good day at the plate as well. And here we go. There is a big difference between 2-2 and 3-1, isn't there? So let's hope it's 3-1 after this game. Because our next start is going to be Albert Abreu, and that is Game 5 is a bonus if we win that, to be honest. So we don't really want to lose this. Oh, Taylor Walls robbed of a base hit to start us off. Yeah, we really don't want to go 2-2 today, then find ourselves 3-2 heading home. That would be a little bit disappointing. Malik Smith again. Robbed of a base hit. Are we going to find ourselves playing without luck today? 3-1 the count here on Bryce Reynolds. He walks. 2 out with a man on for Daniel Murphy at the plate. What can Murph do? First pitch swing. Murphy, he's got not enough of it, and that's going to be a simple catch. Left field barely had to move. And that'll do it for us at the top of the first. All right, Benny, what have you got for us, mate? Let's see what he can do against Taylor Trammell. Can he get off to a good start? He's going to walk the first man, isn't he? Come on, Benny. Yes, he has. He's put the leadoff man on. Not the start we wanted. TJ Friedel now comes in. What can Benny do with him? That is going to drop in, is it? It is going to drop in, and not the start we wanted from the youngster. This, again, is where you really think we miss Cornell Hesco. If we'd had our superstar check starter, he could have gone Game 1, Game 4 today, and then possibly Game 7 as well. But instead, we are relying on youngsters. We do have the first out of the innings there. It gives us a chance to get out of the innings with a double play. Joey Votto comes in. Batting 269, but 13 RBIs this postseason. They've gone the double steal. Can Maury nail him at 30? Cannot. And this is now serious trouble in the bottom of the first. Runners at second and third. Only the 1 out. We could really use a strikeout here, Benny boy. Don't you walk him. Back up the middle. Oh, it's going to score 2. No, it's just the 1. But 1 out. Runners at the corners. 1 across the plate. And I fear a little bit for Benny here. In comes Suarez, sorry. So is that a double play ball? No, it's going to score another 1. And the Cincinnati train keeps going. Still only 1 away. 2 runs across the plate. Runners at first and second. And we just need to try and get out of this innings now, don't we? 2-2 on Ciani. And Ciani strikes out. All right. Settle down now, kiddo. Let's get Tyler Stevenson and get out of this innings. Come on. First pitch swinging. It's let it go. The catcher. It's a wild pitch. It's not the catcher's fault. But again, runners at second and third. What can Benny do? Oh, and that's going to blow the game almost beyond our reach already. They've got 4 in the first innings. It's still not done with 2 out. And yet again, the youngster has choked on the big stage. Even if he's perfect from now till the end of the 5th or 6th innings, he's still going to have given up too many runs. Oh dear, 4-0 at the end of the first. Tamori to lead us off at the top of the second. 1 and 2's the count on him. When there's 2 strikes on Tamori, he strikes out, and there he goes. Brings in Freddie Galvis, continues to climb up the order. A first pitch swing from Freddie, and he grounds out to shortstop. And this is looking as though it's not going the way we want it. Uriner now, can he get something going for himself in the postseason here? Full count on him. He gets a ball down, grounded to second, and that'll do it. And that was very, very quick, wasn't it? All right, Benny, you've got the pitcher now. Get him out and then get yourself underway here. Come on, mate. Come on. Nicely done. There's 1 away. All right. Pretend that first cycle didn't happen, mate. Let's get them all out this second time through. There's a strikeout. All right, nicely done, Benny boy. 2 away. Can he get Friedel now as well? He's only gone and struck out the side. All right, maybe we are still alive in this game. We'd like to get some runs here. There will be Mitch Henniger coming in for this one. Yet to get a hit this postseason. Now's the time, mate. Oh, Mitch Henniger, get out of here! Get out of here, Mitch Henniger! Pulls back a run with a lead-off solo home run. 379 feet. And we've got one back, and it's Mitch Henniger. Now he has a hit in the postseason, and what a time to deliver it. 1 run back. 4-1's the score. Benny comes in the bat. What can he do? Strikes out. That's pretty much what we expected. That is 1 away. Taylor Walls second time around. Didn't get anything first time up, of course. 2 and 2 is the count on him this time. He has got one up the middle, has he? Yes, he has. Taylor Walls with a 1-out single. Now, we know he's a stealing threat. Already 1 stolen base this postseason, but he's better than that. Malik Smith to the plate. 2 and 2. Smith. It's going to be a double play, is it? Run, Malik. Run, Malik. He does beat out the double play. Now, again, we know Malik Smith is an absolute rocket around the bases. He's already got, 7 stolen bases this postseason. Can he get himself to second, and then can Reynolds hit him in? He goes for the steal, makes it comfortably. And now, Brian Reynolds, 0 for 0. He did walk in the last time up. Can he knock in this run? He has got it through. Go home, Malik. Go home, Malik. Go home, and we have halved their lead. All right, go on, boys. 4-2. RBI single for Brian Reynolds, and can Dan Murphy keep this train going? Murphy, he's got it through as well. I don't think Reynolds will be able to get the third. No, he won't. But runners at first and second with 2 out. Tamori, you've already hit, you've hit 2 home runs this postseason. What a time this would be to deliver another one. 3 and 1's the count. Are we going to load the bases? We are. And it's going to be Richard Uriner. No, it's not. It's going to be Malik. It's not. It's the postman. It's Freddie Galvis. Oh, if there's one man we want in this position, it's the postman, Freddie Galvis. Oh, they've thrown it away. That gets another run across the plate. We've cut the lead to 1. Runners at third and second. And now Freddie Galvis. Can he deliver no more RBIs this postseason? Freddie Galvis. No, he's popped it up. But damage done. We've cut the lead to 1 in the top of the third. And this is very much now game back on. Come on, Benny. Let's keep your form going here, mate. Leadoff man's going to do a bit of a first pitch swing. What can the Schnitzel do? He can pop out to Reynolds. Make a nice simple catch there for me, please, mate. There we go. And that's 1 away. Ben now. Benny boy to Votto. Full count on him. What can he do? He has hit that a long way. Is it going to stay in the ballpark? No, it's not. And they've pulled the lead back out to 2. And Votto, second home run of the World Series. And it's 5-3. And Gonzalez now does come in. The change has been made. Once again, Bruce Crabb perhaps just waiting 1 batter too long. Let's see what Gonzalez can do. He's been decent for us this postseason. He begins with a strikeout. He's got Ciani now with 2 out. A full count on him. Marco Gonzalez, that's been popped up, but it's going to fall safely out there. It's a 2-out single. Brings up Tyler Stevenson. He is 1 for 1 today. He's got 2 RBIs across the plate. And that is going to get through, is it? No, oh, it is. Taylor Walls playing tunnel ball there at second base. Can we throw him out at third? No, we can't. And runners at the corners with 2 out. Gonzalez, mate, you need to end this now. You need to end this. That is up the middle, isn't it? Oh, and they've pulled 2 of the 3 runs back, and they're going to get the 3rd again. And it's 6-3. Is it 6-3? Yeah, it is, isn't it? And okay, at least it's the pitching slot. End it, please, Marco. Make sure of this catch out there, please, Malik Smith. We really need it. There it is. But we've undone a lot of the good work that we did. We find ourselves 3 runs down again. And Richard Uriner to lead us off. He's been poor to shocking so far this World Series, to the point where I'm very serious. He's got himself a nice little base hit there, though. I'm very seriously considering dropping him to bring J.P. Crawford in to play third base. Uriner stands at first. Mitch Haniger, of course, homered last time up. What can he do this time? Wild pitch inside, gets away from the catcher. Uriner takes himself to second. Can Mitch Haniger drive this run in for us now? 3-1's the count, and he walks. Runners at first and second for J.P. Crawford pinch hitting. Alright, well this is a good opportunity to see if he's worth bringing in for Game 5. J.P. Crawford pops it up, and that's not going to get the runners anywhere, and that will be 1 away. But that will, of course, also mean the end of Marco Gonzalez, which means our bullpen's going to have a busy afternoon. Taylor Walls with 1 out. 3-0's the count. He walks. We've loaded the bases. We've loaded the bases, and it's going to be Malik Smith up to bat. 0 for 2 he is so far today. Can he do something? Oh, he's 2 strikes. He'll strike out because that's what he does. That's 2 away. And Brian Reynolds, 1 for 1 with the RBI. He can blow this game wide open. Full count. Come on. He's hit it. He's hit it well. It's going. Oh, it's a stunning catch. And that would have almost certainly tied the ball game. And their left fielders plucked one out of the top drawer. And it's still 6-3. Gonzalez to continue. No, wait. So the pitching slot's moved around. So who's been taken out of the game there then? Freddie Galvis. We've taken the postman out. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. Gonzalez, though, continues. And that's been popped up, and it should be caught out there. Yes, it is. And it's going to be a strange afternoon now with using our bench, isn't it? Gonzalez continues to TJ Friedel, and that looks like it's gone a long way. And it's 7-3. I don't think Gonzalez is necessarily worth leaving in the game, because we saw before, didn't we, early in this series? He does have a habit of leaving a ball up to travel the distance. That's going to be 2 away, but we're back down to being 4 runs down. Just as we got ourselves back to within a run, we've let the gap blow out again. It's Votto who's had a nasty habit of punishing us with long balls, and that is going to be a good catch if he gets there, and he does. And that'll do it for the 4th, but again, we find ourselves 7-3 down. Murphy comes in to face the new man, Ralph Garza. What have we got here? We've got a guy that pitched .556 in the regular season. Whip of 176. ERA plus of 73 and WAR a negative 0.1. Let's see if we can get a hold of him. Come on, Murph. We cannot afford to give up any more runs, can we? 7 is already too many. Murph's got a decent piece of it, but it's another good catch out there in center field. Their defensive plays has robbed us, I'm going to say, of about 2 or 3 runs already today. Tamori will strike out. Yes, no, he hasn't got a piece of it. It's going to be caught out there, though. Right field comes around and does make the play. And that's going to bring up now the pitching slot. And we are going to bat Marco Gonzalez. And again, I'm not sure about this one. I guess we're 2 out, but I'm not sure he's worth keeping in the game. But it's a long series, isn't it? So maybe we do need to keep him in and keep the bullpen fresh for another day. If we were to take him out now, it would be a very long afternoon, wouldn't it, for the rest of the bullpen? And Gonzalez, I've had to take him out of the game anyway. He's only gone and injured himself. Brings in Parker Markle. Now, this is his first look at postseason pitching. He's usually relatively reliable for us in the regular season, but we've seen already this postseason, some of our pitchers have a habit of choking. He's not choking there, though. That's a strikeout. 2 out. Can he end the innings for us? Come on, Parker. That's been popped up. Smith should come around and make a nice, simple catch. He's taking his time. He gets there, and that'll do it for the bottom of the 5th. And it's going to be Richard Uriner to lead us off, the third baseman. He's 1 for 2 so far today. Bit of first pitch action here. He has popped it up, and that will be 1 away. I've got no idea who's up next. Hennig up. He's 1 for 1 with the home run. What can Mitch do this time? It's 2-2's the count. Henniger gets a piece of it. It doesn't quite find its way through, and that's 2 away. It's going to bring up JP Crawford now. If he can do well here, he just might find himself into the lineup in the place of Uriner. But again, he's grounded out to second base, and nothing to see here. Oh, we don't want to go to 2-2. Mainly because, as I said, I don't have much faith in Albert Abreu starting Game 5. That is going to be a leadoff single. Arcia gets himself on base. And we find ourselves none out, 1 on. And Lonnie Chisenhall comes up to bat. Pinch hitting, of course. So we'll be facing another pitcher. And there's, oh, nailed at second. Well done, Maury. What a throw that is. And that is bases empty, 1 out. Can Parker now get the second out here? He has. I thought he'd walked in for a second then, but he does get the strikeout. Nicely done, Parker. Now let's finish this innings, please. Come on, mate. Ground ball. Oh, I tell you what, a play by Crawford. Doesn't really mean anything in the end. No, it's not Crawford. It's Uriner at third, isn't it? But well, if we got into the outfield, it would have just been a single anyway, wouldn't it? But he has done well there. Let's give him credit. They've gone for the steal. Can Maury nail? No, he can't. He's quick, isn't he? Not to be. All right, 2 out runner at second. Parker, we really need to get this out, mate. He gets it. He sits him down. But with 3 innings to play, we need to find 4 runs again. Taylor Walls to lead us off up against Tony Watson. Let's see what he's got for us. Regular season, ERA just smidgen under 3. Whip just over 1. ERA plus 136, a WAR of 1. So this guy, we can see there again, he's relatively good, isn't he? So it's going to be tough. Here's Walls up to it. 1 and 2's the count on our leadoff man. What's he got for us? Walls strikes out. 1 away. Malik Smith now against Watson. Smith 0 for 3. Move up the order. Maybe hasn't quite worked. He has grounded out to shortstop, and that will be 2 away. And suddenly it starts to look very, very difficult to get these 4 runs. What can Reynolds do? Reynolds grounds out to second base. And again, innings done. We're 6 outs to go. We need 4 runs. We stretch, and it's difficult from here. Parker Markle. We need to get a nice clean sheet on the 7th inning. Smith makes a catch there on the leadoff man. 1 away. Johnny Votto comes in. He's absolutely killed us today. 2 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Can Parker get the better of him? He's walked him. Man at first. 1 out. Art Warren comes on to face Suarez. Art did okay last outing, but of course first outing of the World Series. Was it the World Series or was it the ALCS? He had a nightmare, but that's 2 away. Can he get Ciani, who's 1 for 3 today, and end this innings? Yes, he can. Well done, Mr. Warren. All right, we go to the 8th. We need 4 runs. We're up against one of our old boys, Connor Sadchek. 270 his ERA was during the regular season. Whip of 113, ERA plus of 150, and a WAR of 2.3. Where were those numbers when he played for us? All right, come on, Murph. Let's get the better of him here. Come on. Come on. Murphy gets it into center field, but that's going to be a simple catch. And that is 1 away. We have 5 outs remaining. Tamori comes in the bat. Full count on him. Come on, Tamori. Grounds it out to shortstop. We've got 4 outs left. Oh, that bottom of the 3rd, that's what killed us, isn't it? We just got back within a run, and then it all went wrong. Vogelbach pinch hits. We've seen him send one over the fence from pinch hitting before. This time he strikes out, and we have 3 outs remaining to try and rescue Game 4 of the World Series. Tyler Stevenson comes in to face the new boy, Curtis Taylor. Again, he's been relatively reliable for us so far this season. We haven't seen much of him in the postseason, but he gives up a leadoff single. And that's not really what we wanted. He's now going to face Arcia, and Arcia today, 2 for 3 with an RBI. He's had a good day at the plate. Lays down a bunt. Can we get the man at second? No, we do get the man at first though. But with 1 out, there is another runner in scoring position for them. And Curtis Taylor has his work cut out here. Winker comes in to bat. He is 0 for 0 today. Pinch hitting, obviously. What can he do? He draws a walk. And this game could be about to get out of reach. Another full count. Taylor walks the bases full. Only the 1 out. Oh, how we need a double play. Friedel comes in. He is 2 for 4 today with an RBI. strikeout. That's absolutely massive. That's 2 out. All right, Taylor, can you keep us alive in this game up against the Schnitzel? And the Schnitzel grounds out the second. Yes, he does. And we do dodge a big, big bullet there. Loaded bases with 1 out. And we've managed to not give up any runs. Richard Uriner comes in now to lead us off. And we need 4 runs. Full count. He strikes out looking. Oh, it pisses me off. It's such a sin. Go down swinging. Haven't you heard of that saying? Hanninger comes in with 1 out. 2 strikes on him. And he strikes out as well. And I have a horrible feeling we're about to find ourselves back level in the series at 2. We have popped it up. We've lost game 4, 7-3. The series is tied at 2. So there we go. We can see the box score there. Like I say, I think we had the momentum in the top of the third, and then we gave up those runs in the bottom of the third, and we just never recovered. We never got going. Yeah, no one really hit for us. And the pitching, I mean, poor old Benny boy just had a bad day, didn't he? And I mean, Gonzalez wasn't great. 2 innings, 2 earned runs, and the game was done from there, wasn't it? So there it is. We find ourselves tied at 2. It's Albert Abreu that goes in game 5, and like I kept saying, I don't have much faith in him getting anything for us. So yeah, if you have enjoyed that though, guys, don't forget to hit thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for game 5. Fingers crossed, guys. Take care.